like we expected. Oh yeah, welcome back to another episode of Captain Coleslaw Outdoors with yours truly. It is 10:30 and we are not starting the fishing day. We are finished and we had one heck of a day, let me tell you. So this is actually part 2 to this lake series that we were doing where we're out here catching largemouth off timber. Well, I want to differentiate something for you guys. We've been catching smallmouth bass and largemouth. And ecologically, both fish exist in this lake because they both use different habitats. The last time we were here, we were flipping on trees and sunken timber, and we were catching primarily largemouth bass. Today, we're going to do something slightly different, but we're going to keep all the other variables the same. Same lake, same jet black with blue Ned rig, but we're changing the habitat that we're going to target. Today, on the far end of the lake, there is riprap, which is artificial man-made bridge pilings. In this case, it's a dam piling, and it's just basically big rocks all stacked up against the shore. Well, that micro ecosystem of all those rocks is a niche habitat for crayfish, which hide between the rocks for shelter, and they feed on algae and decaying matter and that kind of thing. But smallmouth bass, with a real compact jaw and a real musculature nature, are a specialist predator for hunting crayfish. So where you have more rocky bottom, more of that riprap, more crayfish, that's where you find more smallmouth. Whereas the timber is more fish oriented. You get bluegills and minnows and shiners, and the largemouth, who have a bigger mouth for suctioning in faster, more athletic prey in the wide open, that's where they're gonna be found. So just to show you how different these two bass are in regards to their preference in habitat, I'm going to show you about a 1-hour fishing trip that I spent up here on this dam, and we're going to just take a look at how smallmouth prefer the rocks over largemouth. The ratio of fish is completely flipped from the last episode, and the action is intense. There's not as much riprap on this lake as there is timber. So if we were to create a hypothesis of what would happen, you would probably expect us to catch more smallmouth. Boy, were we ever spot on with that one, in hindsight. This episode is all for the smallmouth bass and how you catch them on riprap. It's just like what we were doing on largemouth, but because there's so little of that riprap habitat, the concentration of smallmouth that were on it today, grab your popcorn. It's gonna be a fun one. This is Captain Coleslaw Outdoors. I'll catch you guys on the water as we flash back to this morning to see how it all went down. This is kind of like an instant replay from the other day in regards to where we are, but with the storms coming through over the last couple of days, you know, you got some impending weather behind it. I like where we're at right now in regards to big fish potential. not just fish potential. So we're gonna fish all these riprap in here as much as we can and see what we can't get out of it. You got some time. Well, that's my anxiety about the whole thing. Dumb little fish. Another dumb little smallmouth. That was some big smallmouth. There's a good one. Better one anyway. Little foot long, there we go. It's 4 smallies on the day. I like a bigger one though. Eventually we got to run into something with some size, you would think. Another dinker. You know what, we're catching them, but they're so small. Small mouths with small mouths. There's a fish. That's a better one. I love when they pull like that. Oh yeah. That's a better fish. Getting there. They're climbing in size. Freaking Ned rig on the rocks. That one's beautiful. Nice green with spots. We're just light slicing into them now, boys and girls. I'd like to catch a 3-pounder though. Frick. Just every cast though. Ah, oh, got off. "15 feet deep here, huh?" Got another one. Unbelievable. So that's like 8 smallmouth here in like a rally. This is unreal, actually. And we were pounding the shit out of these fish. Tight to this rock cover, very crayfishy type habitat. Still using the freaking Ned rig, a black and blue Ned rig. I feel like every episode, that's what I fish with. Oh my God. Another one on. Another just a little thump. Just another little thumper. Damn, he ate it. Oh, that's a good fish there. That's a fish. Another smallie. Ugh, that one's been caught before. Another decent fish. Crazy. They're going nuts in here. Start backing the boat out, catch the best smallmouth of the day. That's a better fish. Much better fish. Look at that. They're getting bigger. There you go. Another one. Swimming away. Best bass of the day. Of course, I do it while I'm pulling the boat out. That's a good fish there. That's a different kind of fish there. That one's got balls. Yeah, good smallie. Best smallie of the day there. Oh yeah. Good fish. Not the one I was thinking of, though. Not what I thought he was, but definitely pretty. Silliness. It's just silliness. We're just freaking crushing them. I got another one on. This one's got balls, too. Gosh, that's a good fish, whatever this is. Oh, that's a nice largemouth. That's the first largemouth of the day. I'm gonna net him, just because. Sweet. Dang. Nice largemouth. This is insane, guys. It's 2 fishing trips out here in a row where I have just pulverized bass. Just pulverized. The size, we haven't caught a whopper. Not yet, but I like the prospects at this point. Another fish. Now that is a nice one. Another nice one. Wow. Boy, is that one tugging. God. Take me to open water, bud. Good smallie. Just another one in the pack. Man. Another just this is what fun looks like, y'all. There's just troves of smallmouth. Troves. This has been a freaking unbelievable morning. Oh, I got him out in deep water. What is it? Largemouth. How about that? Out in the suspended water. Another fish. A nice largemouth, actually. These fish are outrageous. Like, I'm just looking for that big toad. And this is, the volume of fish here is why I'm fishing here. You know, there's so much action, there's so much fish activity on these rocks that there's gotta be a lunker somewhere. And at this point, that's kind of what I'm looking for. We've caught a ton of fish, but with this overcast sky, we can fish longer into the day with premium fish activity to experience. So we're trying to exploit that to get a big one. Eventually, you hope one lunker comes into this boat. So far though, it's just been a game of numbers. I've seen a lot of bluegills, I've seen a lot of smallmouth, obviously, small largemouth. We've seen a couple catfish, which you haven't been able to see. There's one. My gosh. Just whatever it is about right here is just freaking money. There's just a freaking load of bass right here. Crazy. Craziness. Well, y'all, that's how that went. What an epic day of smallmouth fishing. Close to 30 fish in the boat. It's crazy. But they were so concentrated in that one spot. And that's because smallmouth are specialists compared to largemouth. They're a little more generalist in their behavior. They'll live anywhere, they'll eat anything. But if you want to find smallies, find the rocks, find the crayfish. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. We've conquered this lake as far as I'm concerned. So next time you see us, we're going to be maybe bassing, maybe catching something else. But let's go somewhere different. I'll see you all there.